Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Final game in this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. John Lester gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And the thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. And we'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts it 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Harrison. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
And, oh, look out. It's the
classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the ball. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a strong top of the first for the lefty John Lester. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A.J. Schugel is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, H.R.?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
In now is John Jay. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Wilson Contreras is doing. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So striding in, Jason Hayward. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Gung is there to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward has a read on it. One away.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes into the game with his average right at the 300 mark, so it's been a good start to the season for him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
All right, time for Majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And this is fouled at the plate. One and two. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
The 3-2 one more time. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. Cervelli corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Little chopper back to the mound. Mercer has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. So digging in now, John Jaso. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. The 2-1 on its way. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Here's Jordy Mercer now. His past history against John Lester, 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in, A.J. Schugel. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Catcher Wilson Contreras. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready for another chance? John Jay, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cubs strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. To third. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, Jung Ho Gong. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jason Hayward now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try again. 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he's safe. Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always who you're facing that particular day. Good pitching is the momentum stop, and that's what we've seen so far today.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, that almost looked like he set him up. Back-to-back changeups. He swings through the first one. Looks terrible. And then the next one, he drills it for a base hit. Maybe set him up. Wanted him to throw that changeup again.
Into the box now. Wilson Contreras tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Once again, a 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We played 4 full. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, first baseman John Jaso.
In now, John Jaso. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is John Jay. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Number 22,
Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A little bouncer. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, third
Digging
baseman,
in to try it again, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead. David Freese will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
23, David Freese.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. David Freese goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box, Josh Harrison. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0.
Your
Wade
attention,
LeBlanc
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching
pitching
in
for
the
the
bottom of the
Pirates.
6th.
Number 38, Wade LeBlanc.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
40, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Standing in now, John Lester. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw won't get him.
The batter. The
Here's
shortstop.
Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Russell.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Fouled straight back. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Squared that one up just a little late.
This has turned into quite an at bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's he going to give?
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, John Jay. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We're through 6 full. The Cubs are on top 3-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1. The 3-1 coming from Lester. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now, Francisco Cervelli. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Just hung in there on that one.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pirates get a run on the McCutchen home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 4 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Tyler Glasnow takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 51, Tyler.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is fouled straight back. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Off and running is Hayward. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. Set to deliver on 2-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Set to deal on 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and it's still 3-1. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hector Rondon.
Here's John Jaso now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. One and 2, here it comes. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Up next for the Pirates,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordy Mercer, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Glasnow.
Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Phil Gosselin.
Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Marte's after it. 2 down. Tommy La Stella will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
La Stella.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Digging in once again, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance. John Jay looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Cubs strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. This is line to left. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Josh Harrison. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant's got it on to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jung-Ho.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. He went deep last time up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. John Lester notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Wade Davis hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Pittsburgh Pirates are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. First pitch on its way. Brett Gardner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Barehanded on the move. Safe. An exceptional effort comes up just short, and now the bases will be loaded.
Gary.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the suicide squeeze, but it's popped up. One run scores, and he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit to tie this game.
And now everybody's running, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Here's Starlin Castro. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Again, a 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead it 5-4. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 2 for 5. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Ellsbury's after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Number 44. Tony Watson.
Phil Gosselin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15, Phil Gosselin.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Off next for Pittsburgh.
Here's Starling Marte. Last time through was a base hit.
Marte.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Our final line score tonight.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Pirates combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-1. The Chicago Cubs got together to allow 4 hits